Matchup in 32-6A, as we'll see the action really here develop. An important matchup for both teams. We'll talk about why that is important and why this is an important game for your Panthers. Live game here this afternoon or this evening, part of a doubleheader that will be happening here tonight. A lot of work going to be put in by the Lady Panthers and also by the Lady Greyhounds. Just FYI, a lot of purple on the field this evening in purple, all purple shorts and jerseys here this evening will be the Lady Panthers. In white and purple shorts will be your Lady Greyhounds. Fight for the ball there. We'll talk some of the young athletes that are playing here this evening as we see a little bit of penetration now kind of coming up to the other side. We'll see the Lady Greyhounds trying to put things into play. That's Jessica Perez, and as we go along, we're going to introduce to you some of these young athletes and players that are really outstanding and have done a fantastic job here up to now. Now, the records might not show it. You might be thinking as you're joining us, we will mention San Benito comes in winless, and we'll talk about them and why that's the case. I mean, it's just the beginning, or about to begin the second half. That's thrown into the middle there. Nice save by the goalie for Weslaco this evening. Abby Alonso is the starting goalkeeper here. We had a possibly change back and forth. We thought in talking to Coach Gonzalez that there might be a change of players here. Just, injuries that happen here as the season goes along. Not so much happening here this evening, but we saw that nicely done there by the Lady Panthers. So we are identify some of the players as we go along, as most of the offense now we'll be going through a couple of players for the Lady Panthers. You see a little bit of motion now coming up to the other side, wants to take it up. That's going to be number 7, Desiree Gomez. Shoots, but nothing there. Nice ability there to get the ball, and we'll talk about what they're able to bring. You have Caitlin Black, the forward. She's a junior. She's very active for the Lady Panthers. And talking to the coach here, he mentioned on how she runs track, so the speed that is there is important for her to really attack from her area. And it's a nice player to keep an eye on, number 3 forward, Caitlin Black for your Lady Panthers. Waiting a throw in here. Working back and forth. Coach Gonzalez mentioned, with their record, they were able to pick up a win this past week against Hannah. A big game and a big victory for them. Nice work there being accomplished by the Lady Panthers. Going down the sideline there. Going to be picked up by the Greyhounds. Aggressiveness happening there, trying to set it up. And that's going to be shot, and she got it. That's the first goal of the evening. And we were talking just about her, what she's able to bring. That looks like Caitlin Black from here. We're up above and looking in, and it looks like she was able to make that goal. Nicely done by her. Some of you that will get to watch this at home, you're live now, but you're going to see Caitlin Black, one of the better players here for this Weslaco High team, and she gets the first goal, and Weslaco High leads 1-0 here early in the first half. Very active. We kind of figured going in and talking to Coach Gonzalez, he mentioned that he wanted to be aggressive here in the beginning to really attack, especially the forwards that he has, the ability they have to move quickly. And we're talking about obviously Desiree Gomez along with Black. They're able to really attack off those sides. Ball moved back and forth. Going to be get it forward there. Now it's going to be a foot race to catch that ball. A lot of speed, as you can see there, by Desiree Gomez. Just a sophomore for this Lady Panther team. They're going to try to put that back in play again. Tries to strip that ball out of there. Nothing happening. Got to go back to Black. Black kind of maneuvering, setting things up for herself. She's got a shot at it. One more time. Why not take it? Boy, hits the goal post there on that one. Nice shot there by Black. So right now, you're just trying to see what they've been wanting to do here. The Lady Panthers are a lot of activity here by number 3, Caitlin Black, the young forward. One of the top athletes, an AP student as well. We mentioned her ability to play soccer. Over 20 goals now for her. So she added one more tonight, make it 21 goals for Black. The action continues back and forth. That's Yarita Garza, the midfielder, trying to make a play. Does. Ball's intercepted. make up another player, midfielder that we have in that area. You do have Mireya Alonso playing midfielder. I mentioned some of these athletes as well for San Benito. We were talking to the coach as well, Coach Padron with San Benito. And he mentioned the fact that, he feels that this team can put things together. Doesn't have a win yet in district, but boy, have they been close, he mentioned. A young team putting things together, so we'll see here how they kind of react to the really aggressiveness so far early on by your Lady Panthers, setting it up, going to the left. Try to go back in the middle to set it up, but nothing's there. Go to the opposite side. He mentioned he wants to use his speed. Coach Padron talked about if they can get through the line of defenders here, he figures there might be an opportunity as the ball goes out of bounds, back possession to the Lady Greyhounds. Once again, it's a 32-6A matchup. We're happy you're joining us. It's a doubleheader night tonight of soccer, football, if you would. It's a winter sport, so it's a nice wintry, cool evening here in Bombilaki. We're happy to have you along. Once again, doubleheader, the boys coming up in their crucial matchup here this evening as well. But tonight, we have the girls here to start off, and they do have the lead 1-0 with a goal coming from Black. And speaking of Black, she's going to try to set this up again. Has an opportunity, sets it up in the middle, and the goalie comes out and really does a good job. Try to break that away. Nice done there, or nicely done by Leslie Martinez, young sophomore, 2-year starter as a goalie. We're in the bright neon green here this evening. Able to make that block. Again, another attempt at the goal here by your Lady Panthers. Comes the kick coming inside. Has a shot at it, couldn't quite get it. Going away. They're going to set this out as Alonso. Gets it back inside. Now you have Brianna Moreno, another young sophomore for the Lady Greyhounds, making a play here or two. Sets it back. Going to try to set this up going forward, and that's going to be nicely done. Nice block there. Nice kick to be able to get that out of the way. They were trying to set something up on the right side. The Greyhounds didn't get to get started there. Alonso, right in the middle. She likes to play that midfielder spot. Coach mentions she's strong there. The ball has got a bit ahead. Let's see if the Lady Panthers have a shot at the goalie coming out, and she's going to pick it up. Yeah, that could have been dangerous there for the Lady Greyhounds. Leslie Martinez, it was a foot race between her and some of the forwards here for the, that looked to be either Black or who was it on the other side? Gomez, the other forward on the right side. Throw in coming in. Lady Panthers come in with a record of 1-4. Again, beating Hannah earlier this week. And really the Panthers here are going to end the first half of the season, or I should say of the complete half of the season. Going to try to get it on a winning note, trying to go at least 2 wins here. Fight for the ball as that ball is going to go out of bounds. Going to have number 11, Nadia Rivera, the midfielder. Quite an athlete. She is a leader, right, on this game, on this team. Hey, very skilled, has the ability to get things going with 1 or 2 touch. He likes to play that. So let's see if a nice save there by the Greyhounds again. Playing a little bit of defense now are the Greyhounds as they are trying to really get going here. The Weslaco High Lady Panthers really putting some pressure on. Kick back up the opposite way. It's going to go across. Nothing called. As far as offsides, we thought there might be something there, but nothing there. Working it back and forth are the Greyhounds. Going to go out of bounds, going to be possessed by the Lady Greyhounds. Trying to get that interception there. Weslaco is, they do, at least for a moment. Then the work comes back as you see Ruby Morales, a junior, 3-year captain for this team. Really plays, as Coach mentioned, soccer 24/7. That's number 8, Ruby Morales, someone to keep an eye on. She does play the center there of the midfield, so we'll keep an eye on her. And she's very active with this Lady Greyhound team. coming in. They're waiting for somebody to throw that in. It's going to be Isabela Garza, number 13 for the Lady Panthers, controlled by Black. Black has been the player to go to here this evening. As you can see by her speed coming up, sending it right across the middle there and misses. Greyhounds going to push. Going to go it up the other side and nothing there. They're going to lose it. We were just talking about how Brianna Moreno, along with Rudy Morales, are two skilled players. You saw Morales there along with Moreno working together in unison. Here goes Black. Black has an opportunity. Wants to take a shot. Does. Gonna hit the side of the goalpost. Oh boy. That was a missed opportunity once again for Black. She is really coming on strong here in this first half. Really has done a good job of really putting a lot of pressure on that defense for this San Benito team. They are really trying to. Kendra Delfine is back there. She's one of these that plays that right wing, has been very busy, along with G. Garza, the young sophomore. She's the leader there on that defense. So when they try to attack that area. And boy, have they been challenged here this evening so far. Once again, here comes the Lady Panthers. Ball intercepted, going back the other way. See if they can mount an offensive maneuver here. The Greyhounds, as quickly as that happens, their defense for Weslaco has been on point here this evening. The defense has done a good job of being able to play back and really not get much penetrations on the other side of the field. Really, in talking to both coaches, they wanted to do that. To play in one. Here comes they're in the middle there. Ooh, nice move there by the defense. Yeah, they made sure they were able to pick that ball off, and they're going to put it up into play, go on the offense. They got some players up onto the left side. They're going to maneuver, coming back inside is Gomez. Gomez is going to try to set it up in the middle there. Kicks it, and that's going to be saved. Another shot at the goal. And boy, Leslie Martinez has been active here this evening, saving goals left and right and in the middle. Ball is away. Really, the possession you can really see now is on the Weslaco side. And there's going to be Black going to try to go and grab it. The goalie comes out in the area there that she needs a stoppage and play there. So ball goes back to the Lady Greyhounds. Putting it back into play. It's going to be number 10, Alexa Solis. Second level player, Coach Padron said could possibly be. She's going to take a shot. And that's going to be blocked. Nicely done there by Alonso. Good job, Abby. Going high up for that one. That had some power behind it. So we're going to have a corner here. And we're going to see Alexa Solis take a shot at it. How many people have been in the box there in the middle? Have released 4 that we can see for the Greyhounds. Movement comes a kick right in the middle, trying to tie this up. Header goes awry, goes the opposite end. Ball will go back to Weslaco High. Attempt on goal not successful there for the Greyhounds. Weslaco High kicks this off in the middle. Black is there along with Gomez on the opposite side. Gomez is going to take a shot at it. She's going to have some room. Going to go back the opposite way. See if she can get this going. Right in the middle. Has an opportunity at a shot. Takes it and gets it. Got it. Got it. Got it. That's goal number 2 for your Lady Panthers. It was just a matter of time. You kind of figured that might happen, especially with the speed that they've been showing. Fantastic finish there by your Lady Panthers. Opposite side, boy, Cristina Borrego, along with Black, was out there as well. They've been attacking from all sorts of sides now. Coming from the middle, coming from the outside. Nicely done there as well. Jessie Cepeda, another forward, did a fantastic job there for the Panthers. Now their really confidence is up. A little bit of work there by Nadia Rivera. Yeah, Jessie Cepeda along with Black. Black is running. She's going to steal it from behind. Is going to take a shot. And she's going to get the third one. That's number 2. Got it again. Kaylin Black already, boy, gets this go here they're calling for a hat trick. Why not? Yeah, that's basically what you see here. The Lady Panthers on an explosion here in the first half. A 20th minute here. Lady Panthers on Parents' Night. They were able to get this going here, and you saw that might be coming. Now, the Greyhounds are really starting to inch up now, and the back is going to be open there for on the opposite end if they can go at it here. Here comes Nadia Rivera. She wants a part of this. She's going to take it back inside, going to hit a Greyhound. But boy, yeah, this is now starting to happen. You're going to see this, especially. They're going to call a foul there. But yeah, these three young athletes, we'll mention them, the whole team, but you mentioned number 9 here, Jessie Cepeda, a young junior, strong, powerful player. She's a sprinter, and you can really tell by her speed there. She's been able to do that. Caitlin Black, another forward, excellent player. Got to go also the opposite on the right side. You have number 7. Desiree Gomez, another forward back there. So you have a lot of nice players now that are really making an impact. And here comes Black right in the middle. It's got a couple of options. That's Gomez on the right. Couldn't quite get there. She's going to go right up in the middle again. Nothing there. So to my knowledge, there's 2 goals with Black. And I believe the last one, we'll double check it here, but it probably looks like Jessie Cepeda who was able to pick that one up. Number 9. We'll double check it, but if not, that would make it 3 for Black. We're calling it unofficially for 2 for now, but that could have been the 3rd one. Comes the shot. Going to see if they can pick up another one before the half movement coming along. Comes the kick right in the middle. And the goalkeeper does her job there on that one. Leslie Martinez. She handled that one. It's been a rough night here going for her early on. Really a couple of mistakes here that have been, and these are the type of things Coach Padron was talking about. Being able to put things together and just kind of sometimes misreading a play that's coming your way. Those are the kind of things he feels that they can work on and get better at it. You can see that they've been trying to put that together as the ball is going to belong to Weslaco High. They spent a lot of time on the San Benito side of the field. Right in the middle. Defense is there to kick that away. They have a chance if they can put it up to the front. It's going to be intercepted quickly by Nadia Rivera, the midfielder. San Benito trying to set things up here, and it's going to be intercepted again. That wall, we'll call it a wall, right in the middle. Those defenders has done a fantastic job against that offensive threat that San Benito has been trying to mount. They've had good design, just hasn't really matured yet. See if that can continue here, if anything else in the remainder of the first, and then get into the second half as well. Weslaco High comes off the edge, off the left side. Here comes, loses the ball, loses her balance a little bit. Going to try to pick that up. And then go the opposite side, gets it back in. Number 9, that's Jessie Cepeda. So on the opposite side, wants to get it in. Nice touch back and forth. He's going to lose it, that one. Goes out of bounds. Cepeda, once again, has been very active here this evening. Really, the whole line up front, all the forwards have been. Black will take a shot. Nothing there. So just as a recap here, really towards the end of this lower part of the first half, it's been all Lady Panthers, 3-0. And talking to Coach Gonzalez, he said, look, this is, we don't want to call it a must game because it's a must game. We must have this in order for us to try to stay afloat. And what's going to happen here in the remainder of the season, they have another opportunity coming off the other side, loses the ball is Gomez. But basically, you get the point of what we're talking about. This was going to be a very important game. As we mentioned, some of the other teams that will be playing coming up will be the top 2 teams. We'll remind you the top 2 teams in this district in 32-6A are undefeated. That's the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Falcons. And then right after that is your Weslaco Lady Panthers. Right in the middle, has a shot at it. Oh, the goalie loses that ball. Was danger there. Comes again. Another shot. It goes off here. A lot of work being done here by the Lady Panthers. Again, it's Parents' Night, doubleheader night. We have the Weslaco High Panthers, the boys, coming up in just a few. Glad to see all the parents that participated in the festivities here before, and of course we'll have that for you as well for the boys coming up after this one is done. So, foul there. Stoppage of play here for a second just to get this going. Lady Greyhounds just a few moments ago really was starting to get things going, and they're going to have a shot at this one. As a clean shot, as Solis, their best player, is going to try to take a shot at it. Does, and that's going to be blocked, and it's going to come from behind to be able to stop that because Solis was coming. She was trying to get things going here, at least on the scoring side of things, and that defense was not having it. Great play there, back and forth by this young team. Kyra Perez. Looks like she was one of the athletes involved, some of these players that was involved back there to getting that from really getting going. And obviously, your goalkeeper here this evening, Abby Alonso, doing a good job. Another save for her. Ball's going to go the opposite end. Possession will go for the Panthers. See if Weslaco High will make a couple of substitutions. We're thinking about that was going to happen, and it does. So coming in is Melissa Robles. Another forward coming in. And coming out is Desiree Gomez, who's had a fantastic game so far this evening. Back inside. Working out the right side along with Ruby Morales, third-year player for this Lady Greyhound team. Nothing happens here as they're going to attack from the opposite side. Going back that way, nothing there. That defense for Weslaco has been on point here this evening so far. Nicely done there by the defense. Ball now picked up by Nadia Rivera. Nadia gets it up front, has a shot at it if we can get there. Here comes a lot of speed shown by the Lady Panthers. Just couldn't quite get there. It was Melissa Robles showing off her speed here as she makes her mark into this game with about 12-minute mark, I should say. Weslaco playing some tough defense, really doing a good job as Alessandra Aldape, top player as well for this team, this defense. Here comes Black. Black has an opportunity. Watch it right in the middle. Will she get it? No. Excellent play by the goalkeeper. She was looking for that hat trick officially, if she doesn't have it already. What a night for Black. Right in the middle. She's active again. She's going to try to take a shot at it. Gets pushed from behind from Rose Santillan for the Lady Greyhounds. Come the Greyhounds opposite way, sending it up the middle for Solis. Solis will touch it. Nice pass going outside. They have an opportunity. They can get it back inside. They do to Solis. Solis is going to take it outside as well, and she's going to lose it there. No, it's going to be picked up. Nicely done there by Estrella Gonzalez. Estrella and Solis working together. Back inside of Estrella. Estrella is going to lose it. Boy, she had a shot at that one. And a couple of players out there, they might have had an opportunity to get it going. Just couldn't quite get there. And this, I mean, that kind of half so far for the Lady Greyhounds. Solis in the middle. Back and forth. She's been very active in the middle. It's been close to putting some things together. Black once again. She's going to get intercepted by Rose Santillan in the middle. And they're going to call us a time here. Comes the kick now. By your Lady Greyhounds. Nice to have some folks joining us here this evening from San Benito as well. Joining us also on the WISD KWES YouTube page here this evening. Bring you live action from Bobby Lackey Stadium. 32-6A matchup between the Weslaco Lady Panthers and the San Benito Lady Greyhounds. Trying to get things going are the Greyhounds on the opposite end. That's Jessica Perez, senior captain, 4-year starter for this Greyhound team. Putting it in bounds is Kendra Delfin. Trying to go in the middle there, nothing developing. It's going to send it the opposite way, and Black is going to pick it up, and boy, does she knows what to do with that. Takes it, going to move quickly, gets it across the field. Going to be a defender there to try to get it away. They're going to try to set it back into the goalie, and watch out, there's going to be a race. She loses it. They're going to try to set it up in the middle, and that's going to be just a little off. Boy, they had an opportunity there on that miss pass. For the Greyhounds, they were thinking they had a player on the opposite end and didn't. Just got it too short. Just the pass wasn't strong enough to get to the other player, and then was picked off by the Panthers just to no fruition here. Nothing developed on that side. Kyra Perez on the opposite end, along with Black, as we mentioned, and now Melissa Robles in the middle. As we're going to see some substitutions here. You're going to see Black take a seat, and boy, she's had a nice evening here so far. It looks like you're going to see number 5, Aurora Escobar, another forward coming in. And Coach Gonzalez did mention in our conversation that he was parent night, and he wanted to get some of his other athletes an opportunity, that he had a plan for each and every one of his athletes. So starting to see that to an effect now here with your Lady Panthers. Greyhounds kick that away, have an opportunity. The defense is back though. On the opposite end, right in the middle there, you do have Solis. Here comes the work being put in there by Jessica Perez. Jessica back to the right side. She's going to try to put it in play in the middle there. It's going to be kicked away by the defense. And once again, nice play there. Cristina Borrego, the senior defender. Nice way to get it out of the way here, and the threat is gone. 3-0 score. Weslaco High in control, and we've seen really here in the first half quite a bit of an offensive show led by number 3, Caitlin Black here this evening. Other players, as we mentioned, have been involved as well. It's just been a good team effort. And speaking of, here come the Lady Panthers again. Going to try to set it up in the middle. Have an opportunity. Players there for the Greyhounds. They're going to take that back away. Going to go the opposite end, but 2 defenders are there for the Panthers. Right in the middle. Can be dangerous. We've seen some of the goals start there when the Greyhounds are playing defense. Solis loses that one. Back in the middle to your midfielder. Go back the other way. We're trying to get it back around. And that's going to be stoppage of play for a second. Foul of some sort. Kyra Perez, a defender, was holding her cheek up on her face. Maybe a inadvertent elbow might have been the culprit. Ball's come in with a kick here. Nice header there. So these handles too far. Kyra's there. You see if gonna try to. Nope, it's gonna go out. She's gonna let go out of bounds. Belong to the Lady Panthers. Puts it into play. That's gonna go out of bounds. Now they're gonna save it. Looks like. Now they're gonna opposite way. They're gonna lose that. It's really close to the line, away from us. Couldn't see what was happening there, but the ball is going to belong to the Lady Greyhounds. Sits it to the middle. Abby's got a shot at it. She'll take care of it easily. Abby's looking, see where she wants to put that. Nice kick. Right in the middle there. Back and forth. There's Solis. Going up to the left side. Going to be intercepted in the middle. Going to send it right to the opposite side on the right. Going to come back in the middle. Now he decides to go to the right. It's got player out there has an opportunity to get it back in the middle and get some play out of that. Just didn't quite get there. Nice play there by the Lady Greyhounds and keeping it away from an active midfield. Ball escapes, has an opportunity to save it. Here comes one of the Greyhounds. All comes up, and Abby does a good job of saving that one. And it's interesting in talking to Coach about your goalkeeper, Abby Alonso, just a junior, not a lot of experience as a goalie. She gave up a position that she usually doesn't play as goalie, and she's been successful. The coach had mentioned she's done a good job. She's starting there for us, and she's really saved us, literally saved us from some games. And tonight, a couple of shots early on, she was able to save. So the goalkeeper, Abigail Alonso, has done a good job here this evening as well. Back towards the middle, have an opportunity. Not offsides there or anything. They're going to try to put this into play. The Lady Panthers going to try to get it right in the middle. They're going to have an opportunity. Go wide, right in the middle. That's going to be tried to be kicked in. Nothing there. Grabbed, put down. Nice kick, and that's going to jump out of the way here as Mireya Alonso takes her shot, comes up from the midfield and try to make some plays. Nice support there by Mireya Alonso. Nicely done there by Cristina Borrego. Defenders are there, plenty of them. Lots of purple jerseys as the ball comes around, going the opposite way now. It's Nadia Rivera. Loses that one, but right in the middle, there's some action there. Back and forth. That's been the area of concern for the Greyhounds if we were to pick one here this evening. Controlled there by Rivera. Rivera will try to, he's going to let that go out. And that's going to belong to the Greyhounds. The first half is winding down. Forget we'll have the second half for you. Can the Greyhounds get back into this one? Lady Greyhounds are going to try here, no doubt. Coach Padron will try his best here to get the team going. But for now, it is a 3-0 game here on a game that Weslaco High, Coach Gonzalez mentioned, was a must-have. And really the team is really responding very well to that challenge that Coach Gonzalez was able to bring. A little bit of trouble there. Going to have to get it out of the way. A little bit of a push there. Does it back inside. Outside now. They're going to keep it there. The Panthers have an opportunity. Setting it up right down the middle. Here comes a threat. In the middle. Shot. Defended well by the Lady Greyhounds. Kicked away and out of bounds. For the Lady Panthers. Maybe another shot at it before intermission. Yeah, there's a shot, but it's out of bounds. Nothing there happening for the Panthers. Don't forget, it's a doubleheader night. The Lady Panthers, after this game, they will end their parents' night, a successful one. At least the majority of the parents were here and they were honored before the game. The same will happen here. The boys come up at around 7:30 or so. Parents' night as well for them. Stick around. We'll have festivities here on KWES for you. Right in the middle. It's going to be saved. Leslie Martinez, no harm. Puts it together. Martinez is going to take it. She's going to set it down and try to kick that away. Does. Defense there. Weslaco coming up in the middle. Outside to the right side. I thought they were going to the middle, but no, they decided to get outside. Defender is there, playing it tough. Aggressive play here. We'll say this by the defense on certain parts of the field here by the Greyhounds, and that's going to count as a foul. So we're going to have a kick here from about the center spot almost. A little bit away, maybe the halfway line. Offside to the left side of the halfway spot. Kick is gone. They have a chance at it. Abby's going to take a kick. 2 Greyhounds were there. 3 Greyhounds were there. They had an opportunity for that one on a getaway goal and just couldn't quite get there. Back into play. Weslaco will handle. Come up this way. Probably play some keep away. No keep away. They're going to force it right up the middle. And then right up to the left side. They were trying to get Melissa Robles set up. Melissa, she's got some wheels on her. She was able to get it upfield, but really nothing happened as the defense closed in quickly on her. Sets it up in the middle. And the half will come to an end. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 1, here in a big matchup in District 32 6A between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Greyhounds at intermission, it is your Lady Panthers 3, San Benito Lady Greyhounds 0. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll take a break. We'll join them and come back with some more action here on KWES. Right after a brief intermission, we continue with District 32 6A matchup. Lady Panthers, Lady Greyhounds in a big matchup here from Bobby Lackey Stadium. We're happy you can join us here live on WISD YouTube channel. Tell your friends where you can find this game. Don't forget it's a double-header night. But you will see the Weslaco boys soccer team. They take on the San Benito Greyhounds. Panthers and Greyhounds coming up after this one. Boy, this has been a good one, especially if you are a Panther fan, as they switch sides here. We're getting ready here at the center point of the pitch here, getting things going. Some adjustments obviously going to be made here at the half by Coach Padron, and obviously Coach Gonzalez will do as well. But what a night tonight for a couple of standouts. We'll talk about him here in a second. One of them was just involved over there as well, number 3, Caitlin Black. Unofficially, we'll make it official here hopefully in a little while, but 3 goals, all scored by Caitlin Black, a hat trick for her this evening. Congratulations to her. We'll make that official, but again, to our stats, that's what it looks like. And boy, the rest of the team, that defense for Weslaco High has been on point. A couple of other players to mention here as they take an opportunity, a shot Weslaco does. San Benito will now come the opposite way. A couple of players to mention noteworthy here in our game this evening is Desiree Gomez has had a young sophomore has had a fantastic game here as well. A couple of other players, obviously your goalie, Abby Alonso. Few saves here this evening, not many attempts at goal, but those that have been taken. Alonso has been awesome here this evening. Sending it back, Cobbin the opposite way. Going to see if the Greyhounds can try to put this into play. Going the opposite way. Trying to get there. Moving the ball back and forth. Apple's going to try to go out of bounds. Yeah, it does. So that's somebody we can mention, and then we have other players as well. Maria Alonso, another young player who's done a fantastic job. We mentioned already this player, Desiree Gomez. Here she comes down the field, and she shows off her speed. We're talking about how fast she can go. She's one of those fighters that really uses her body well to be able to play tough speed and really getting going here for Gomez, number 7. Another outstanding half for her. So it's 3-0. On the San Benito side, really there's been a couple of opportunities. Solis has been involved. We saw a couple of other players kind of trying to get involved for the Lady Greyhounds. Number 16, G. Garza, has been active. Obviously, we mentioned Solis. She's been busy. Ruby Morales and Brianna Moreno are other players that have been handfuls here. Haven't quite gone to the goal area yet, but they've been close. They've been setting things up, but this defense, again, for Weslaco High, for your Lady Panthers, has been on point here this evening. So that's kind of a recap of what we've seen, the outstanding players that we've seen here, at least for the first half. Second half well underway. A big matchup. Ball's going to the opposite end. You got to make a play on it. Leslie does. She's going to kick it. She had to come out. Leslie Martinez, young sophomore. She's really done a good job, according to Coach Padron, in stepping up and filling in her spot there as a goalie. She saved that one. There was some danger there by Black, who's the goal scoring leader of this game with 3 goals here this evening. Turn it around. Ball's going to become the opposite end. They went to the left, and the Greyhounds put down. That's going to be a hand foul there for the. Looks like the Panthers didn't touch it. It looked like it was on the Greyhounds. Yeah, the Greyhounds are going to get a kick from here. Set it up on the left side. Try to see if they can set something up and take a shot here. Substitutions will come, and we'll do our best to keep you updated on some of the young players that have made it in for both teams. Yaritza Garza is another player. It's a freshman for the Panthers that has made her way in there. Gomez working it inside. Going to take a shot is Black, and they're going to take a shot on the opposite, and that's going to go. Nicely done right in the middle. We're going to try to get her number there. Nicely done in the middle where the player we're focusing. She's at the 40. We'll see who she is here. Turns around. That seems to be Gomez. Gomez with her own goal. Looked like she was a little bit too far away, but that just kind of curved kind of in. Came down, and this just went in. She got it. Another goal for Gomez, or a goal, her first one here this evening. Increases the lead for the Lady Panthers. 4-0 here for the Lady Panthers as they continue playing some defense. They have a big lead, but as you can see, they're not stepping off that gas pedal for sure. Number 11, Nadia Rivera, along with Yaritza Garza, are playing tough in the middle there. It's going to be a foul there coming from behind. So Lise was trying to set things up and just kind of ran over the player there. Here comes going deep. Here comes Black. She's got some speed. She's got an opportunity. She's going to be pushed from behind. Tripped up maybe. They're going to call it. No, they're not going to call it. At least that's what it looks like. We'll see. Yeah, they are going to call that. They might bring out a card here. We'll wait here. And they are. They're going to show a yellow card. It was a bang bang play kind of. Garza was trying to come from behind, and really Black had an opportunity for a goal, and if she doesn't interfere, let's be honest, that might have ended up at your 5th goal of the night. Panthers, rotation for the Greyhounds. Substitution, I should say. More of a defensive substitution here. Waiting on the shot, has an opportunity. See how the Greyhounds play it. Leslie Martinez, your young sophomore, playing goalie. Looks like Gomez is going to take the shot. Does. Bit too high. Ball. It's going to be called out of play. Yeah, but Gomez can really kick, and she's got a leg on her and some speed as well. Nothing developed there. Good play by the, really at this point, and kind of a last effort ditch play, if you would. Had to do something. If not, that was going to cause a goal for the Panthers. Greyhounds receive a yellow card on that one. Ball will be kept going for the Lady Panthers. Talk about the talent that is on this team. Really, they do have that quite a bit. The Lady Panthers on their team. Kyra Perez, another outstanding player here, defender for this Lady Panther team. Some speed, obviously runs track, so that helps a lot in this, playing in this sport. Here comes Black, trying to set it up. Nothing there, loses it. Here come the Greyhounds. Up high the ball. Here comes Black, trying to set it back to Alonso. Alonso sets it. Gets it back in the middle to Gomez. Gomez has a shot. Does take it. Nothing there. Leslie controls it. Nice play there by the goalie. Another shot at the net here by the Lady Panthers. Plenty of opportunities have come here now in the second half. It's really opened up for the Lady Panthers. Just increased their lead from the half, now 4-0 in favor of the Lady Panthers. We talked about the things that happen in soccer, football, depending on how you view this, right? We're talking to Coach Gonzalez, the head coach for Weslaco High, and he said, look, our freshmen that we have on this team are our backbone. You know, we have a unique situation where these freshmen have come in and have done a good job. Not a lot of experience, but they do have a lot of talent that they're able to use, and they're able to do different things. You know, somebody like Alessandra Aldape is one of their better players. Can score as well. She's a co-captain, and she's one to watch on this Panther team. Obviously, we just mentioned these two athletes coming at you quickly is Black and Desiree Gomez, young sophomore as well. So we'll see how that kind of develops here for the young Panther squad. Looking for some more. Nadia Rivera really pushing it from the left side. He's going to come across, going to try to send it in the middle. Has an opportunity. He's going to take a shot at it. She's got it by herself if she wants it, and that's going to be Black. with a touch pass right in the middle. Got it, got it, got it. Boy, she has really accomplished what she set out. If this morning she woke up and says, I want to score 4 goals. She's done that. It has to be one of the, if not the leader now, according to Coach Gonzalez, the leader, the scoring leader on this team. And you can see how savvy and quick she is. There was really nothing there. The action has stopped on that play. And then all of a sudden, Black comes up, quickly springs up, and just a touch, just the side of her boot there, just gets it in. And that gets the 5th goal going now for the Panthers. Lady Panthers in total control here this evening. Comes with about, the 28th minute or so for Black. Has had an incredible night offensively and really defensively here this evening. One of the nominees for sure. We'll call that. How about that? For MVP of the night here for Black. Continues to push are the Greyhounds. They just their defense at their end of their field hasn't kept up with some of the things. It's kind of broken down a little bit, and you've seen that, but they've been able to try to get things going. There's a little bit of miscommunication that you got to get it here quickly. And there comes back again. Here comes Black. Nothing Gomez right in the middle. There'll be some running the opposite end or the opposite way, I should say, as Brianna Moreno contributes into putting that ball away and ending the threat. Panthers working it right in the middle. Dribble back and forth. See if they can do this. Yep. Right in the middle is number 3 for the Panthers. That's Caitlin Black. Gomez has an opportunity. Will she? Can she? Oh, right in the corner, and it bounces right off the post. Off the goalie and then out of bounds. Leslie Martinez, the goalie for the Lady Greyhounds, has been very busy here in the second half. Ball coming in. Watch out with this corner kick, as Weslaco will now try to get this going here right in the middle. Gonna try to get it in, does. Header in. What a play. And the offensive onslaught continues coming up from the opposite end. We'll try to get a number on that player again, playing away from us. And she's up at the midfield stripe there, the first one coming up on Black. We try to see if we can get a number for her. And that's probably looks like Cristina Borrego on that side, right midfielder. That looks like her. If it wasn't her, we're going to have to take it away back. No, she'll be fine. Point is, the increases yet once again. We'll keep an eye out for her, but it does look like Cristina Borrego was active on that side. Nice header. Really classic way to score here for her. Back goes the ball. Panthers going to kick that out of bounds. Well, the Greyhounds try to save it. Didn't happen. That came at around the 26 mark. That's where the Panthers took the lead, and they made it 26. Make that 6-0 at the 26 mark. It's been all Panthers here, Lady Panthers, this evening. A lot of hard work being put in. No doubt they had the information provided to them and how important this game was for them, and what's coming up in the second half of the season that's just around the corner for the Panthers. Going to be thrown in here by Alonso. Mireya throws it back inside. We haven't talked much about your different goalies. Really hasn't been a threat on the opposite end. That's how dominant Weslaco High has been here in the second half. Not much action really developing there, as we have seen Clarissa Benitez now really since the second half take over the goalkeeping duties after a fine outing by Abby Alonso. Ball going wide, has an opportunity, is Solis. Solis passes it back to the left. Gonna try to control it, and it's gonna have to be Kendra. Back to Solis. And that's going to go out of bounds. They've had some success, especially in the first quarter. The first half, I should say. They were able to really get things in the middle and work with a couple of players and then kind of have Solis be the ringleader, if you would, of everybody putting together and then kind of attempting a shot. That hasn't been the case here. They've been trying to do other things and trying to play and push a little bit more on defense, trying to stop this offense for Weslaco High, but they just have shown a lot of speed here this evening. Good play continues. Black right in the middle. Opposite end. Going to take it right in the middle to Black. Black is going to want to take a shot at it. Why not? She has plenty of goals here this evening, but she's going to be stopped quickly there. Nothing there. That kind of stifles down. Greyhounds recover. A lot of action here as Yaritza Garza, another freshman. Excellent vision by her on that play. Nice way going by the opposite end. A lot of action there. Back and forth. Going now the opposite end. Alessandra Aldape was involved in that one. Here comes Gomez. Shot at the goal. Gonna hit the side of the net. Now this defense, you have to give credit to these four playing back here. That is Eileen Escobar, young sophomore now, at one end. We already mentioned Aldape. And we also mentioned Calista Cepeda. Other players now that have kind of come in now for the Lady Panthers as the subbing continues for the Lady Panthers and for the Lady Greyhounds. Ball's going out of bounds. I had to mention that because they've been able to really support quite a bit, playing their defensive spots, and they obviously have given up no goals. As we see another switch here, we're going to see a switch. We see Julissa Robles. We're going to see an interesting fact now that Julissa is kind of getting in. We asked Coach Gonzalez to give us an interesting fact from his team. You know, and it could have been anything from what the pre-game meal habits are, or what they do after the game, or anything interesting. We'll share something with you after this play. Nothing happening there as Martinez controls that. All's away. Controlled by the Panthers. In the middle is Solis. Gets it back up towards, trying to get it outside to the right. A speedy number 13, Jessica Perez, trying to make a play on the right side, see if they can put something together here. So we're mentioning to Coach Gonzalez, give us something, some facts, maybe something that you've never experienced in your years of coaching. What did he say? Here come the Greyhounds. Back taken away by the Panthers. Play continues back and forth. Benito, nice spot here to try to set things up in the middle. Defense is going to be there though, pushing, and nothing is going to develop there. As a nice play there done by Calista Cepeda. Nice play. So Coach Gonzalez mentioned this is the outstanding feat that our team has done. So what is that? We have not one pair of sisters, not two pairs of sisters, but three sets of sisters that are playing on the team. It's a family affair, really. It's, you know, sisters play here on the same team, and that's really unheard of. You hear in different sports, different players, you know, being siblings or cousins and things like that. But here you have three sets of sisters. Another shot. Here comes Gomez. You see her speed. Going to try to set it up in the middle. She's going to lose it. Couldn't slow down on that one, but she shows you that speed that she has, the hustle that she has. Coach mentioned, man, we can count on her. So you're ready? If you're taking notes at home, pull out the pen, paper. We're going to give you the sisters that belong to this team. That way you have a fun fact to report to others. The first one is Aurora Escobar and Eileen Escobar. That's your first set of sisters on this Weslaco High team as we await San Benito to kick the 20th minute here. Second set is Melissa Robles and Julissa Robles. We're out there at one point together. No, Julissa's there. Here comes a shot again. Nothing there. Black was there in the area. She was lurking, if you would, in the middle there. It looked like Melanie Fuentes was also active in that area. Panthers, again, a lot of pressure now being put on this end of the field. You got to get it out of here, because if not, they took another shot. It's going to go over the net there. And then your last set of sisters on this Weslaco High Lady Panther team. Number 9, Jessie Cepeda, and number 14, Calista Cepeda. So yeah, they probably talk a lot of football, soccer, if you would, at home as much as possible. Here comes Black. Black has an opportunity. Well, that's going to be played away. Nice defensive play there by Dora Escribano, a young sophomore, 2-year player, cornerback, plays some solid defense for this Lady Greyhound team. About to kick this one away. An important game. So coming into this game, 1-4 for your Lady Panthers. Score remains in the same area as the ball is going to be kicked towards the goalie. Goalie's going to pick it up. Your Lady Panthers will go to 2-4 on a second consecutive 2-game winning streak, and that is so important. As we mentioned again, this will end the first portion of the season. We'll start the second half of it, and then the other round as they play one more time. Harlingen, Los Fresnos, New Brownsville, Riveras, and obviously San Benitos that have to come into town or go there. Keep in mind a couple of more games that are coming your way. Hannah and Rivera are one of the teams that need to be looking out for. Weslaco has done a good job of playing against them. Had a tough game against Rivera, but almost pulled it out. Number 18 making an entrance, Marely Moreno, another young defender coming in for the Lady Panthers. So Coach Gonzalez really emptying the bench here and having all sorts of players come up. Here comes the corner kick, another threat at goal, and Leslie's going to go up and grab that one. Threat has ended on that one. So Weslaco High, again, when play resumes next week in the second half of the season, Harlingen will be one of the teams that they will have to play, Los Fresnos and Rivera. So those three teams, and then really the first two teams are the two top teams in district. So if they can manage a win or two, they have a shot at it. Not just the playoffs, as Coach mentioned, but an opportunity to be up there and finish atop District 32 6A if possible. And the way they've played tonight, would you even consider that's not possible? Sure. Coming up, here comes the Panthers, sending it up again. Come and try to set it in the middle there. Coming up from the left side, loses it. Lady Greyhound's going to push. It's going to stay in bounds for a second. Oh, it's going to go out of bounds. Thought they were going to be able to keep it in bounds and really make a push here, but just didn't happen. 16-minute mark now of this game. By the score, you've seen that it's been all Weslaco, 6-0. And the highlight of the evening has really been one player for Weslaco High, as she is responsible for over half of the points scored. And we knew she was going to have a big game, and she did. Caitlin Black has scored this evening at least 5 goals to give this lead and really make it a tough task now for the Lady Greyhounds. Back into play. Going to move it forward. Nothing there by San Benito's going to let it go out of bounds. Weslaco does. Puts it back into play with the throw-in. Opposite. Trying to go to the middle there. Figured they were going to go back, but they went sideways. Going across, has an opportunity, has to catch up to it. If they're able to, they are, and they do, and then it's going to be stolen. And that ball is going to end up with no problem by the goalie. There's going to be something called away. And this happened kind of away from us, so we'll see what they call here. Looks like to be a penalty, maybe a push of something coming from behind. Benito will get an opportunity here to put some points on the board. As you have Solis, probably looks like she's going to take the shot at it. Alexis, usually the kicker for him. Is he going to set this up? Has a kick here coming. Will they score their first goal of the night? Back there is Clarissa Benitez, goalkeeper. See what she does. Here comes the shot. Going to be blocked. Nicely done there by the Panthers. That ends that threat. Going to try to kick it away. They do. Going to try to set it up in the middle. A little too far. It's going to have to quickly. Gomez is going to have to come up to it. Just couldn't quite get to it. Back and forth. Danger. Here comes Black. Black has a player on the left. Player on the right. Now, will she choose Gomez? The defense comes up and does a good job. That's G. Garza. Being able to do a good job of disrupting what could have been that breakaway that could have happened here with the Panthers. Back into play. At this point, the majority of your players, as we have another player sitting down as number 15, Yaritza Garza will take a seat, and coming in is number 9 and number 10. It's going to be Jessie Cepeda and Melanie Fuentes coming in. The rotation and substitutions continue for Coach Gonzalez and the Weslaco High Lady Panthers. Ball ricocheted off one Panther, got back inside, has an opportunity, lots of speed shown there by Jessica Perez, matched by the Lady Panther defense. As that goes out of bounds, possession will stay with San Benito. San Benito will push off the right side, has an opportunity, breaks one. Shot right down the middle is Alexis. Alexis will take it, and boy, that is touched by the goalie, ever so close. By the Lady Greyhounds, as she was looking for that opportunity, was Alexa Solis. Alexa has been very active here this evening for the Lady Greyhounds. Back to play. Controlled by Gomez. Gomez pushes it up. Black is going to have a shot. Black has an opportunity now. They're going to keep it in. Thought they were going to go outside to the left. Nothing there. They will go to Gomez. Gomez has some speed. She's going to catch up to it. Watch out. Right in the middle. They're going to try to set things up. Black is right there. Kicking it in. And it's going to be picked off by the goalie. Right in front of the goal. Threat is neutralized for the Greyhounds. But yeah, that was setting up to be something special if we would have kind of put things together. Now the Panthers playing some defense, kicking it out of bounds. Back into play. Lady Greyhounds wait the throw in. Comes. It's Alexa trying to create something here for this Panther team. The Greyhound team against your Panther team. Back and forth. They come right in the middle. Has an opportunity to take a shot. Does. Maybe a little bit too far away, and that's going to be controlled by the goalkeeper. Nothing there. Under about 11-minute mark now remaining here in this contest here this evening. I want to thank you for making us part of your night tonight. Don't forget, coming up right after this one, Parent Night continues here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. It'll be the Weslaco High Panthers, the boys, taking on the San Benito Greyhounds here after this one, a big 32-6A matchup. We'll have insight on what's going to happen, what that means, and they're also ending first half of the season, and obviously still have to play, but an important game nonetheless. Join us after this one is done. We'll have introductions as well on a special night as they honor the parents. The student athletes will honor their parents here. The program will too here this evening. Join us for that. Setting it up, San Benito. Back and forth. Ball goes. A lot of action, but they've just not been able to capitalize on putting this together here as far as goals. They've been fighting. You got to give them credit for that. They've been trying to put up a fight. Just tonight, there's been too much of that young lady. That's Black taking another shot, and boy, nobody there in the middle to put it back in. But yeah, she's been impressive here this evening. She's been very active, has been able to break down the defense many times here. 5th goal, or 5 goals. She had her 5th just not too long ago here, and a little bit over the middle portion of this half. So congratulations to her on a great game. MVP night for sure during this game, and congratulations to the rest of the Lady Panthers as well. Here comes another shot at it. Gomez has had another big night herself, and she's going to take a shot. Nothing there. Saved by the goalie. Yeah, Gomez has just been as impressive, really, basically, as Black. Black has really done a great job of putting in all those goals, but they've been partners in crime here this evening, folks, for sure. Lots of goals. Offensive power shown here by this Panther team, and I think that's something that Coach Gonzalez was looking for, some consistency. To be able to put a couple of games together, get a couple of wins, and that's what they're going to try to be able to do here. Ball right in the middle. Going to set this down, going to take a shot at it, nothing there. Boy, your Lady Panthers have done a good job of executing both on offense and on defense. Back and forth they come. Has an opportunity, missed it, and try to get it out of bounds, and does. Lady Panthers need, no doubt, in talking to Coach Gonzalez, need to build off of these couple of wins. They have a couple of big games coming up next week that are really going to be important for them. And Coach says, look, we've just got to participate, put things together, and he's looking for a fine second portion of the season. The time continues here. Top 4 teams. Remember, some of these teams, as we are talking here this evening on this live broadcast, are playing tonight. As District 32 6A standing stand here after the first half. Here comes Alexa. Alexa has been close this evening. Let's see if she puts it together. Now she's going to pick it up, and nothing there. A lot of pushing and moving back and forth. But here come the Greyhounds once again, and nothing there. That defense again. And they're going to call looks like a foul here. Yep, they're going to give the Greyhounds another shot at the goal. Now, they had one earlier, and it was played very well by the Lady Panthers. We'll see if they do this yet once again as we await. Obviously, Alexa Solis will be taking this shot. She's been close here this evening, folks. See if she's able to capitalize on her hard work here put in this evening. Setting things up right at the line there are the Lady Panthers. They're comfortable with it. Here comes the kick. That's going to be a little too high for Solis. So we're talking of District 32 6A, and really what it means is Harlingen and Los Fresnos were the 2 top teams, both undefeated. They'll be playing each other, and eventually that'll change. Weslaco, and then followed by Rivera at 1 and 2. If this continues and the win does, Weslaco High will go to 2 and 2. The Lady Panthers will do a fine job of getting to 500 as well. All right, so let's just a few minutes left here as we continue the action. Lady Panthers. We've seen everybody participating here this evening, and that's something that Coach Gonzalez had as a goal here, especially on Paris nights. It's nice to see all these folks and players and the parents out here this evening on a chilly Friday night. You know, winter sports, so you expect this type of nights. Here comes Panthers. Oh, nicely done. Set up nicely, going up the opposite way. Gonna push it. Gomez gonna take it right in the middle. Oh, Black was back there. That goal is gonna be in. Got it. Got it. What a play there by the Lady Panthers. At this point, we're calling it a group goal. How's that? Lots of ladies in purple there for the Lady Panthers, and they continue putting up some goals. They're going to be happy after this is said and done. They have kind of put together their game plan here this evening, making it a 7-0 game here, winding down in the final portion of this. You know, and as we have some time here in our conversation that we had with Coach Gonzalez, second-year coach here at the program, you know, he says, look, there's a couple of things that we really are working on. Obviously, we mentioned consistency and having a winning set of mind and being able to understand what needs to be done to be a successful program to compete with other established programs that have been here. He says we're a young team. We're not, you know, we don't have a lot of seniors, but those that we do, we count on those. And as we mentioned, the freshmen are the backbone of this team. One of the things he mentioned. He did mention that he himself was a soccer player, did it for many years as well. And every now and then he'll kick the ball around as well, join a league or two with some friends and kick it up as well in some pickup games and things like that. So he's involved in that. And, no doubt that's something that he wants to change here is the culture and how the game is played, and he's well on his way, picking up his second win here of district. Here come the Panthers trying to set this back up the other way. Finally do. They're going to try to get there to the corner, try to see San Benito trying to maneuver things. They've been aggressive here towards the end of this match. We'll see if San Benito can capitalize. They've been close a couple of times here. See if they can put it together. Had a couple of shots that just did not fall for them here. Penalty shots that they really should have been counted, but they just couldn't put it together. That's been that type of a night here for the Lady Greyhounds. But again, they keep fighting. On the other side, well, Coach, quite a bit of conversation we had as well with Coach Padron. He is in his first season here. Has a lot of experience playing soccer himself. But again, kind of the same type of goals that over in Weslaco they have. Is being able to put things together and really work hard. A young team, have been close in some instances. I'm going to put this down. Black is out there as well. See if she can kind of maneuver things. Back inside, going to go wide. Cristina Borrego and others are on that area. Nothing there, doesn't fall. So two teams that are similar but yet quite different in their approach and what they're doing. But no doubt they will try their best to represent their school and the community as they have done here this evening. Last few minutes here of this match. Weslaco High once again will move to 2-2 in district, while the Lady Greyhounds still will be winless in the season and drop to 0-5. But as we mentioned, a couple of games. Here comes another shot. Gomez will take it. Oh, just a little bit to the right. So that's your district lineup here, if you would. So that will help, no doubt. Weslaco really kind of take hold of this third spot in District 32 6A. But again, still have a half of the remainder of the season to play. Gomez, again, another shot. Nothing there as Black. Right there, her and Leslie Martinez, the goalkeeper, have become quite good friends here this evening, as they've seen each other way too much, more than I'm sure Leslie has wanted to see her. But that's the type of player Black is. Back going the opposite way now. Well, stolen. Spoke too early. Going to go back the Panthers' way. Panthers try to set this up. Oh, nice moves. Nice dribble. Back across the middle. Going to try to take a shot. Oh, the defenders are there. Really had an opportunity to create something. Blackwood just couldn't quite grab that ball. Alonso will shoot in the middle. Watch out. That's set back by her own player. Those can be dangerous in auto goals there. Comes the kick. Alonso tries to bring this down. Does. Cross the middle there is Melanie Fuentes. bounces off one of the Greyhounds. It's going to be Gomez. Gomez in that right corner has been deadly here this evening. Right in the middle. That's going to go. Block does it again. What can you say at this point? She's been at the right time, the right place, with a bunch of skill. That's what happens. She understands this game so well, and congratulations to her. Another goal for her, making it an 8-0 game here now in the final moments of this game. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been it. Big matchup here in District 32 6A. It's been a fun one. If you're a Panther fan, if you're a Greyhound fan, no doubt you're proud of what the team has been able to accomplish, their toughness, and obviously not giving up here this evening. No doubt the Greyhounds will continue, and we'll see them soon. But for now, it is the Weslaco High Lady Panthers 8, the San Benito Greyhounds nothing, and that'll end the game for tonight. We appreciate you being with us. Don't forget, coming up is a doubleheader here this evening, and we'll be seeing you soon. Once again, for Benny Berry, Adrian De Leon, I'm Fred Alfaro. We'll see you again next time right here on KWES.